Hey, my name is Jake Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about house prices. Another index is seeing increases in house prices, but does that mean house prices are going to continue increasing over the rest of 2025? We're going to talk about all of that. We're also going to break it down on a region by region basis. Let's have a look at what's going on in England compared to Wales and Northern Ireland and Scotland, so we can get a real understanding on what areas have the biggest increases. And one of them is a double-digit increase on an annual basis. So if you're new around here and you haven't done already, do make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit the bell notification. We're on the way to 40,000 subscribers now. Why should you subscribe? Well, you get all the latest house price information, interest rate information, and property information every single day. And let's get some views on this video by smashing like, tickling like, doing something to that like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm. And share the video, WhatsApp it, email it, or Facebook message it to one of your friends who wants to know or needs to know what's going on in the market. So, we get lots of different house price data on here, and I know in the comments you guys are going to flame me because I'm saying house prices are up, but I've done videos recently where we've said asking prices are down. Now, two things can be true, and the reason for that is because these are sold prices, and today's data we're looking at, which we get each month, is with Nationwide Building Society. And so this is their data. This is the data that they get on all the properties that they've had transactions with. And they've got various different brands. For example, they've got the Nationwide, they've got the Mortgage Works. I'm doing a remortgage with them at the moment for one of my properties. And they also have Virgin Money as well. So this is their data. It isn't the whole of the UK data, it's just the data that they've seen. So they will look at what's going on in their market, but then we might have another video where we're talking about asking prices. So for example, Rightmove might say asking prices are down. And so in that video, I'll be talking about asking prices down. That's not sold prices though, is it? That indicates what's going to happen in the future. So if we suddenly see or continue to see asking prices dropping, you know that at some point the Nationwide sold data is going to move in a downward trend. So hopefully that clears things up. If you see someone that's just read the title of this video, go and comment and tell them how it all works. That would really be appreciative. So what are Nationwide saying? Well, they're saying that on an annual basis, on a 12-month rolling basis, house prices are up, and they're up by £10,174, which is not bad. It's really been a slow market 2024, quite a lot of it. It picked up at the end, and the first quarter of this year has been very busy. We've had 500,000 transactions that have gone through, and people have been beating that stamp duty increase. It's already here now, so you can't beat it anymore, but it is something that a lot of people were trying to do transactions quickly. Even if they weren't impacted, someone in their chain could have been. So there was a lot of momentum with the first quarter. So house prices are up. Well, what were they on a year ago basis? A year ago, the average house price on Nationwide's data sat at 261,142. Now, they're saying the house prices are 271,316. So not a bad jump in a year. And it has been an uncertain year. We have had inflation coming back. We've had interest rates going up, interest rates going down. And so that has meant that some people were a bit cautious. But we've had an increase nonetheless. How much on a percentage wise are they seeing? They are seeing on an annual basis, house prices on average up 3.9%. Now this month, the data is behind. So this month would be the March data, sorry. They're saying that pretty much it was a flat market. So no real change there. So what's going on all around the United Kingdom? Well, they've given us some data on that as well, which was interesting. So firstly, we'll look at England. So England transactions on average are up 3.3%. So not as good as the average overall, but that's not bad. I'd say that that's pretty much on pace with inflation. So if you look at it in real terms, no increase at all. But for those people that have got mortgages and debt on property, that's good because their debt has been eroded by inflation. They've had a mild increase, and so they're not as likely to go into negative equity. So that's good. What about Wales? How's Wales doing? I remember a couple of years ago when we started the channel, Wales didn't do great, and they did have quite a big drop in Wales at one stage. Now they are at 3.6% up for Wales, which is pretty good. Scotland has gone up 3.9% in Scotland. So bang on the average there. But there was one place that absolutely smashed it this year, and that is Northern Ireland. And so Northern Ireland went up 13.5% on average. Huge increase there for an annual basis, well above inflation. And so anyone that's invested in Northern Ireland or already owns a property in Northern Ireland will have done very, very well. Now, remember, as I said at the beginning of the video, this is Nationwide Building Society, their own data across all of their brands, the Mortgage Works, Virgin Money, and Nationwide's own brand as well. Other places might see different results, but it's important that we listen to the data. And I say this every single month. I think that these data sets from the building societies and from the banks are useful because they have that crystal ball that you don't have. So, for example, I'm remortgaging one of my properties in Hastings right now, a 3-bedroom house that I've got down there. And so in the next week or so, there'll be a valuer going out to see that property. So they know what that property will be worth in their eyes, or their valuer's eyes at least, right now. And so they understand what's going on. They've also got deals on their desk today, new applications, new prices that have been agreed. And so they can forecast fairly accurately the next 3 to 6 months. How busy is that going to be? And a lot of these lenders are saying that the expectations are that things will slow down considerably for the next 9 months unless something massively happens. And that could be a major cut in interest rates to stimulate that. But we've had 500,000 transactions happen in the first quarter of this year. For the next 9 months, we're only expecting another 500,000 total. So it's a massive, massive slowdown for 2025. And with that, we are seeing more listings at the moment as well. So what happens with those? Some of you watching this channel will say the listings that you're seeing are being reduced, and that will indicate house prices in those areas at least could be dropping over the next few weeks and months. But some people are saying they're seeing people listing properties at high valuations, hoping to get a sale, and they're not really budging. So they're probably not going to sell. They might just sit there, and they might have some sort of stalemate between the buyers and the sellers. What do you think will happen over the next few months? Now the stamp duty increase has happened, do you think we're going to start seeing a downward trend in house prices? Do comment below and let me know, or do comment even if it's just to say hi. If you've watched the videos for a while, do smash that like button, tickle it, do something to that like button, and check out all the other videos on the channel as well, including this video right here.